Alright, greetings everyone. I don't know if you've read this in News Royale, but I'm going to go over it. I'm going to talk about the specifics of what to do, what not to do before the November 24th update. So we just have, 6 more days, and the update will drop. And in News Royale, November 10th, they released the information coming in the next update. I'm going to read through it. There's a Q&A section at the bottom. I'm going to go over that a little bit. I'm going to read a few of the questions that people in my clan have asked and answer those for you as well. First of all, the next few months will be exciting. Full of exciting additions to Clash Royale. 2v2 leagues is on the way. New evolution box, expanding how you can earn Evo evolutions. Seasonal content will bring a holiday spirit, featuring a new seasonal lucky chest and a Clashmas event pack with rewards. Trophy Road will be reworked, and the biggest part of the update, something heroic is coming. What by that? I don't know. One that will take gameplay to the next level, but more on that later. Okay, so what's going to happen? What does that mean, heroic? I think it means that they're going to have heroes in the game that command the troops, but we'll see. First, we want to discuss something that will affect every player. Let's talk about progression. Over time, Clash Royale progression system has expanded quite a lot between elite wildcards, books, magic coins, and gold. The path to upgrading cards hasn't always been straightforward. Some players have held on to the resources for the right moment, while others have found themselves with items like elite wildcards or books they weren't sure on how to use and earn. What happens is you'll have a book, you don't want to use it until it's at its full value to upgrade to level 14. Elite wild cards, some people don't even know when to use those, but and what cards they want to upgrade. With our November update, our update on November 24th, we're aiming to make progression simpler, more consistent, and ultimately more rewarding. Saying goodbye to elite wildcards is step one. First, we introduced elite wildcards. Elite wildcards were meant to be more passive form of progression, something players could achieve at a slower pace while still feeling exciting and rewarding. Over time, we saw that players didn't really experience it that way, and the same items felt a bit confusing and less satisfying than directly collecting and upgrading cards. As a result, we decided to say goodbye to elite wildcards. Any remaining elite wildcards in your inventory will automatically be converted into gems, which can be used to purchase cards of your choice through the new gem economy rework launching with the new update. So basically, elite wildcards are going to be gems. You'll no longer need to grind daily rewards hoping for the missing cards. Now you can buy exactly what you need with gems. So if you have a lot of gems, don't be spending them on emotes right now. There's going to be something totally different after that, and we'll get to that here in a minute. Save them, because then you'll be able to buy cards that you want and need through the new gem economy. Those gems are going to be a lot more valuable. As you have noticed, we also removed elite wildcards from ranked and trophy road rewards this month to avoid confusion before the change. This marks a big step towards a simpler, more transparent system where your progress always feels meaningful and connected to the cards you play. Back to the basics. In addition to removing elite wildcards, we are trimming down some overlap items to simple core progression. We've seen many players end up in situations where they're maxed out their books inventory with no good time to use them. We also noticed that the value of books didn't seem to scale well between levels, discouraging players from using them since they didn't really feel the reward at lower levels. So let's say that you want to upgrade a level 10 card, didn't feel that it's worth it to use a book to use that for the few cards when you could wait until level 14 and use it for the max amount of cards. So this wasn't the experience we wanted. The players and spending energy managing their inventory and having fun with the card collection system. After the update, your hard-earned books from common to legendary will be converted into an equivalent number of wild cards, magic coins into gold, and books of books will be converted into gems. So if you have a book of books, keep it. I'll show you how many gems you get in a little bit, which can be used as part of the new gem economy mentioned above. To make things even easier, we're also increasing the number of random cards earned throughout the game. So you'll get a lot more cards, and it'll take less to upgrade. All conversion rates based on your king tower and match the new rule reduce card and gold requirements explained later in the article in a directly equivalent ratio. This is approximately the conversion rate of the king tower plus 1. For example, if your king tower is level 10, you'll receive enough wild cards to fully upgrade your card from 10 to 11. For players below king tower 6, we have a minimum conversion rate, allowing for the lower number of cards you can receive to be the equivalent of an upgrade to level 7. Okay, so anybody below level 6, you will be able to get the cards you needed to convert them to level 7 from your books. Okay, so here's the book conversion rate. Look at it closely, and it basically allows you to upgrade your card. So if we're card level 15, it takes 7,500 to upgrade to level 16. 1,400 for rare. For epic, it takes 180. For legendary, it takes 20. And for gems per book of books, you get 6,000. So that is a lot. So magic coin conversion rate. So if you have magic coins and you're level 15, they're worth 120,000 gold per coin. Okay, so what that means is I'm going to have a lot more gold than I have right now. I'm sitting at like 5.8 or 4.8 million. So this gold is not going to help. So if I have books of books that I can use, which I don't, or a magic coin, I can't even use it, so it's just going to give me gold for it. That seems kind of dumb to me. You should be able to save it and use it for a limited time, but that's okay. New card levels and upgrading. After adding the elite level system, we learned that the progression felt much less intuitive than expected. The elite wildcard system made upgrades feel harder for some players, and many felt stuck after reaching the top. The system also conflicted with our design philosophy, the goal to make Clash Royale a dynamic, evergreen gaming experience enjoyed for years to come. And now that the system is simpler, we're ready for the next step. With our next update, we're introducing level 16, a new milestone designed to keep progress meaningful for players who have reached maxed level of their decks and are looking for the next goal, while making the earlier levels more accessible so that progressing through upgrades still feels smooth and natural. We also reduced the card and gold upgrade requirements for mid-levels. Keep the pace smooth and consistent, reaching new levels with simply cards and gold should now feel similar to reaching level 14. You can compare the old and new systems by tapping on the system below. Okay, so here we go. So the old card requirement. So this is what it means for level 15. You need all these elite wild cards. In order to get to 16, now you just need 7,500 cards, 1,400, 180, 20, and 15. And those are the cards that I will get for, if we scrolled all the way to the top, that's the same number that we get for each of our books. So if we have a bunch of common books, we would get enough to upgrade to level 16. We'd get 7,500 for each of our common books. For the rare, we'd get 1,400, 180 for epic. Legendary, we would get 20, and for champions, we would get 15. So if you have champion book of champions, I will explain that here in just a minute. And then the new current gold requirement is 14 is 100,000, 13 to 14 is 75, or to 13 is 75 to 12, so on and so forth. Now it's going to be a lot cheaper. So even though it costs 100,000 for 14, it's going to cost 120 for 16, but only 90 for 15, 60 instead of 75, 40 instead of, what is it, 12. Okay, so 13 is 40, 12 is 25 instead of 35. So those are all down. See the down arrow? That means that they are lower than they were. Frequently asked questions. What if I've already started upgrading to level 14 cards? If you already used elite wild cards on a partial upgrade, they'll be converted into copies of the card that will mirror the exact progress up to the next level. So if you invested 25,000 elite wild cards into a common, such as level 14 knight, your knight will have 2,750 card copies applied to its progress when the elite drops. Okay, so that'll be 25. Let's look and see. Common card requirement 2,500. So yeah. Alright, so frequently asked questions. What if I already have a level 14, started upgrading level 14 cards? If you've already invested elite wild cards, let's say that you've invested the 25 in this example, 25,000 elite wild cards into a common card, such as your knight level 14. Your knight will have 2,500 or 2,750 cards copied of that card applied to it in the progress, so the update. So it'll be that far into level 15, which converts into the same number. So let's see, 15. So yeah, it would be 25 into 100, so it'd be a quarter of the way. That doesn't seem right. Let me grab a calculator real quick. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to see, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna run my calculator real quick. So we got 25,000 out of 50, so that would be halfway towards level 15. New gold. Okay, so let's go to the card requirement. New card requirement. So a new card requirement for 15 is, so yeah, that would be actually more than, yeah, that's right. 2,750 times 2 equals, okay, so yeah, that would be half of the level 15 card requirement. Okay, that was a little bit too much info right through there. Okay, so yeah, it'll give you half of the cards towards the level 15 upgrade. Okay, so let's go back to questions. So what happens if my wild card storage is full? Any wild cards received from books that exceed the limited storage will overflow, allowing you to still use them to upgrade any of your cards to new levels. Okay. Ranked. Will ranked still be capped at level 15? Yes, based on the feedback from the release of 15, level cards in ranked will be capped at level 15 for the first 6 months until May of 2026 season. In order to give you a time to start upgrading your level 16 cards. What will happen to additional copies of cards at level 16? That's a really good question, because now they're introducing a new economy called crystals. Overflow copies or maxed cards of maxed cards will convert into crystals. Crystals are a new currency that you'll be able to exchange for cosmetics in the shop, starting with a number of exclusive emotes. We'll share more on that as we get closer to the update. Okay, it's getting close. We have 6 more days, and they haven't released anything. Trophy Road extensions and changes to rank. Okay, so the Trophy Road is going to go, will extend to 12,000, introduce 4 new arenas between 10,000 and 12,000 trophies. This update adds new milestone and extends rewards at high level players. Okay, so Trophy Road has a couple more new arenas, starting at 10,000, which is where it ends now. It's going to have a 10,000. Going to have a 10,500 arena 26, 11,000 27, and 11,500 for 28. So they will have those, and there'll be different arenas with different rewards. Players can continue to earn rewards as they advance through each new arena. Seasonal arena will be temporarily paused when these new arenas are added, allowing endgame players an opportunity to climb to 28 without the pressure of missing out on seasonal content. Okay, updates to ranked access. Okay, no longer need to finish the entire Trophy Road to enter ranked. Now you unlock ranked when you reach the required trophy milestones for that season. Okay, so November, this month, is 10,000. So once you're at 10,000, it'll unlock ranked. December, 10,500. January, 11,000. And February, 11,500. It was at 15,000. But they probably didn't have enough people getting to rank, though. They want to have more people have more fulfilling experience with this. So I assume that that's why they changed that. Additionally, reaching Champion League and ranked will continue to ensure the mode stays unlocked for the following season. So if you make it to Champion, the ranked mode will stay unlocked next season. Don't forget, ranked will be capped at level 15 when the update drops up until May of season of 2026. Okay. Coming up with new updates on November 24th. So, card upgrades now focuses on the core resources, cards, golds, and wild cards with gems as an optional shortcut. So basically you can upgrade with so many gems. That's where you'll be able to do that. Existing resources that will be automatically converted: books to wild cards, gems, magic coin to gold, and elite wild cards to gem. Level 16 is added for those who have already maxed out their cards. Ranked battles will remain at 15 until May 26th. And upgrade costs have been adjusted for a smoother progression. Don't forget, remember, progression changes include level 16 arena aren't the only thing coming to Clash Royale, the final update this year. Something completely new and heroic, so they're probably going to add heroes. It'll be probably another card class. That would be my guess, will be added in December with our new form to stay tuned. So stay tuned. Sneak peek start next week, which would be this week. And this week's over. Oh, almost. It's been a full week. We're always looking for the best way to serve our community, especially when it comes to big changes in the game. So please let us know what you think about all of this on Reddit and Discord. Please note that all conversations are subject to change. See you in the arena, Clash Royale team. Okay, so that's what I have there. I'm going to read my chat, my clan, and see if there's any questions. Okay. So this is what I would recommend. If you save your books, they won't really matter. People are saying that they want you to spend your books. You don't have to, because what I'm going to do is I'm level 15, so I'm going to get enough cards for epic upgrades for 7 cards to level 16. I'll get enough cards for rare for 7 upgrades. Legendary, I get 1 upgrade. For book of books, I think, what did I say I get? Let's look again. Book of books, I think I get gems for that. I'm pretty sure I get like a lot of gems, but I don't think it says book conversion rate. Okay, yeah, so I get 6,000 gems. So 6,000 gems will allow me to upgrade stuff for my book of books, so that's another option. And then this is just going to be at 120,000 gold, which is kind of useless at this point. I'm sitting at 4.8 million. These are going to be converted into gems as well, but they don't say how many or what. I don't really, I think it'll be enough to upgrade to level 16. Whatever the economy is with that would be my guess. So that would be that. Elite wild card or evo shards are going to stay wild. There's also going to be an evo shard box that you can get them from. And I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, and hit like, subscribe, and continue. I will add all kinds of stuff. When I stream, I give away a lot of free stuff. Everything that I know of that's free in the game at that current time. There's like 5 or 6 things, so catch some of my streams. I typically stream just about nightly, and thanks for watching.